In recent years, transgender ideology has become increasingly prevalent in American society, and it's led to some controversial decisions. While some people believe that this is a positive step towards inclusivity, others are concerned about the impact it has on women's self-esteem and the erasure of the female experience. One area where transgender ideology has taken hold is in sports, where some have called for biological men to be allowed to compete against women. This has resulted in many female athletes feeling as though they are at a disadvantage when competing against male athletes, who identify as female. One example of this is the case of Lia Thomas, a male swimmer who transitioned to compete on the women's team at the University of Pennsylvania. While Thomas identifies as a woman, many feel that allowing men like Thomas to compete against women is unfair and puts female athletes at a disadvantage. Another area where transgender ideology has taken hold is in the beauty industry, where some companies, such as Estee Lauder, have begun featuring biological men in women's makeup and beauty campaigns. While some claim that this is a positive step toward inclusivity, most are concerned about the impact on women's self-esteem and the erasure of the female experience. Anthropologie is the latest to fall in line with gender ideology, even if it means losing female customers, who are meant to be their base. Anthropologie is a popular fashion brand that originated in 1992 with a single store in Wayne, Pennsylvania. The brand quickly gained popularity for its bohemian chic aesthetic and unique, vintage-inspired clothing. They have since expanded to over 200 stores across North America, Europe, and Asia, and have become known for an eclectic mix of clothing, accessories, and home decor. Recently, Anthropologie faced backlash on social media after using a male model to promote its women's clothing line on Instagram. Many customers and followers of the brand were upset by the decision, arguing that it went against basic common sense and care for their female fan base. On Wednesday, Anthropologie posted a reel on Instagram featuring a tall man with a shaved haircut who was dancing while trying on a variety of women's clothing. He started with a pair of light wash jeans and black tank top, then changed into a few different pink or red dresses. The man's genitals were bulging out of his small underwear as he danced, and the skirt flew up. Within minutes, the comment section was full of backlash. Many women criticized the brand for promoting a gender-neutral agenda while they sell clothes for women, and others felt that the use of a male model was simply a publicity stunt to fit in with the progressive agenda. Ali Beth Stuckey, a conservative commentator and podcast host, wrote a comment about how the man wasn't even able to zip up one of the dresses all the way. This was visible in the video when he twirled around. She pointed out that this was because the dress was made for women, and women's bodies are built much differently than men's. Her comment was just one of thousands. Many women expressed disappointment, anger, and even disgust at Anthropologie, making it very clear that they weren't going to buy from the brand ever again. Not surprisingly, Anthropologie disabled the comments and they are no longer visible. But women kept commenting on other Anthropologie posts, refusing to give up the fight and demanding that the brand apologize. Pathetic to turn off comments. Way to silence the voices of the actual women who shop and wear your clothes. Hope that dude and his friends will come shop, because I have a feeling you just lost more customers than you gained with this one woman wrote. Seriously? I don't want to see a man's bulge as he's twirling in a dress. This is not the way. Many women believe that Anthropologie's decision to feature a male model in its women's clothing campaign is not only insulting, but also damaging to the mental health and self-esteem of its female customers. There is a growing concern that such decisions are perpetuating the erasure of the female experience and contribute to the ongoing push towards a gender-neutral society. While the idea of inclusivity is something that should be celebrated, many people feel that Anthropologie has missed the mark with this decision. Rather than promoting inclusivity, the company has alienated a significant portion of its customer base, who are now actively boycotting the brand. It remains to be seen whether Anthropologie will listen to the feedback from its customers and make changes to its marketing strategy. However, it's clear that many women are refusing to let this kind of content slide, and they are using their voices to make their opinions known. The incident with Anthropologie's Instagram post featuring a male model wearing women's clothing has highlighted the ongoing conversation around gender and inclusivity in fashion and society as a whole. While there was some negative backlash to the post, it's important to focus on the positive lessons that can be learned from the situation. Firstly, the fact that Anthropologie made the decision to feature a male model in their women's clothing campaign is a sign of progress towards inclusivity and acceptance of gender diversity. By challenging traditional gender norms and showcasing a broader range of gender expressions, companies like Anthropologie are creating a more welcoming and accepting society for transgender and gender nonconforming individuals. Additionally, the backlash to the post demonstrates the importance of continued education and awareness around transgender issues. While some commenters may have been motivated by fear or discomfort with gender diversity, many others simply lack the knowledge and understanding of what it means to be transgender and the challenges that transgender individuals face. By using this incident as an opportunity to educate and raise awareness, we can help foster a more compassionate and empathetic society that values and supports transgender individuals. Finally, the incident with Anthropologie's post underscores the importance of listening to diverse perspectives and experiences. While some individuals may have been upset by the post, it's important to also recognize the voices of those who support transgender inclusion and representation in fashion and society. By actively seeking out and amplifying these voices, we can create a more inclusive and diverse society that values the full spectrum of human experiences and identities.